Well, hello hyperspace, my name is Davontos and it's time to get hyped because this is some Infinite Warfare gameplay. There's some big news for people who are still playing Infinite Warfare. They're actually giving us more weapons and more stuff just like Black Ops 3 did. So if you guys know, by the time Infinite Warfare launched, they were still adding some content in Black Ops 3. Well, they're still doing that with Infinite Warfare, even though World War II is out. And well, here's a quick screenshot of at least 3 of the things they gave us. You see they gave us a new version of the Rect, a new version of the, the Raw MG, and that 3-round burst submachine gun, which I keep forgetting the name. I think it's the Raijin, I think it was? But anyway, they actually gave us some more weapons that aren't here. So, not only do these weapons count as epic variants, which is the golden one, which is very difficult to have, and not only are they in the Quartermaster's collection, but they actually have some craftable weapons that used to be in the Quartermaster collection. So if you guys remember the Exion War Sight, that is now craftable, so you can actually spend salvage on that. You can also get the RVN, what was it called? Reckoning? It's the 2-round burst assault rifle that basically splits into brass knuckles. It was the very last variant that had that coned explosion that was only available in the Quartermaster collection. You can now craft that weapon. Also, they have the axe craftable as well, so you can actually have access to all melee weapons if you manage to craft up the axe. So with these new weapons that they added in the Quartermaster collection, as far as I can remember, a lot of them have the more money perk. Now if you guys don't know, the more money perk gives you extra XP with each kill. That also includes they have Mark II versions of these weapons, so you can basically get a 15 or 30% more XP per kill, depending on what prestige you are, on top of the plus 50 points each kill with the more money perk, so you can basically be leveling up really quickly. They also added some weapons that are kind of like legendary or rare-ish. They're not in the epic category, and that includes a new version for the RVN, which is I think it was a 6-round burst? I'm not too sure, and I believe that's a legendary variant, which makes it the very first 6-round burst in Infinite Warfare. However, the damage output for this new RVN has been nerfed. RVN tends to be anywhere from a 3 to 4-shot kill depending on the range. This new version of the RVN, this 6-round burst one, is a 6-round burst at long range and a 4-round burst at close range. So I guess it's kind of balanced. I mean, that gun never really had a lot of recoil, but for the RVN to be a 6-round shot at long range makes it really weak. I don't have my hands on any of these weapons except the new G-Rail, which we're going to cover that later on. But the I don't know, this RVN is a little iffy. Let me know if you guys have the RVN or if you're actually still playing Infinite Warfare. And let me know if you have it in the comment section below. Also, with this new G-Rail, I forgot what it was called. I do know it's a rare variant of the G-Rail, which means you can have, access to it fairly easily. And this new G-Rail is fully auto. Now, most G-Rails are semi-auto, 2-round bursts, 3-round burst, and then the last version, the Fusillade, is a 4-round burst. Well, this new one is a full auto. However, you can actually still charge the shots. How this G-Rail works, I have it, so how this G-Rail works is you can charge the shot. The instant you pull down the trigger, the first bullet to leave the nozzle is at full power, while all of the other ones come out, as its weakest damage, and the rest is just full auto from there. So you can kind of still take it semi-auto and have that first shot fully charged, but I would kind of say, because it's just a full auto weapon, I would still say the Fusillade is the best G-Rail to use. The full auto is still much better than the base variant, even better than 2-round burst, but I would say once you get to the 3-round burst, or especially the Fusillade, it would easily outperform this full auto G-Rail. And I'm not too sure if they added new rig costumes. I really doubt it. I forgot to check that, but I think it's pretty cool that they're adding a lot of these new guns to Infinite Warfare. Even though they know that World War II launched and it was a huge success, and not a lot of people are playing IW anymore, it's still nice to know that they're adding some stuff for the people who are still playing Infinite Warfare. Whether you're going to get World War II for Christmas, or you're just not interested in World War II and you want to stick to IW, it's still nice to know that Infinity Ward is still adding stuff for the IW players. Because that kind of got me thinking, would we get something for Christmas in Infinite Warfare? Because last year there was this huge Christmas event where they were giving up so many free things, from free salvage to free weapons, and just so many free things for Christmas, alongside, special Christmas supply drops. So I'm thinking, would this Christmas event actually come back? We see they're still adding content to Infinite Warfare, so are they still going to be adding events? And speaking of which, really quick for Modern Warfare Remastered, if you guys are playing Modern Warfare Remastered, you can actually still have access to the Days of Summer loot alongside with the Shamrock loot. The St. Patrick's Day stuff and the summer stuff, you actually can have access to it. It's there in Modern Warfare Remastered. I don't know how long it's going to be there, but, I mean, hey, it's there. Best take advantage if you're playing MWR. And the video's almost up, so if you like this video, punch that like button with a mighty force. Let me know in the comment section below if you actually have that new version. I cannot talk today. Let me know if you have that new version of the RVN, and let me know if you guys think we're actually going to get that Return of the Christmas event in Infinite Warfare. If you like this video, punch that like button with a mighty force. I'll leave you guys with the rest of the gameplay. It's almost over. You can follow me up on Twitter at DavontosMan. And as always, I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a nice day!